No breaks, 24-hour stream. No, not like that. Hello, we're back. So we've created a character. Trumpetmcool. Maybe... yeah. Okay. Maybe change his name to Trumpet. Let's do that. I think it'll be better for me to say, Trumpet, we need you here. You know, stuff like that. Okay. Let's read this biography. Inspired by your foster father's tales of adventure amidst the Barrens Hills and forests of Farron, you have learned to appreciate the power and challenges of the wilderness. While you cannot remember ever venturing further than the outer walls of Candlekeep, you are a welcome and frequent visitor to its stables and pens. Much of your time is also spent atop the great towers of the Citadel, where birds often seek shelter from both predators and the chill of the ocean winds. I like this so far. Still, you yearn to reach beyond, deep into the meadows and forests that you behold from your lofty perch. You know little of how you came to be a ward of Gorion's, but over the years you have gleaned something your mother's tale from his vague allusions and from the words he sometimes uttered in tear-filled sleep. She was an elf from the high forest and a friend of his for many seasons. As you have no memory of her, nor any keepsakes to remind you of her existence, you have come to believe that she died while giving birth to you. Perhaps it was the pain of such a parting that led Gorion to cloister himself within the narrow halls of Candlekeep and raise you of his own. Of your father, you have learned nothing. Alright, well, let's accept. This is my stats, if you guys missed it from the first video. And let's head on in. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I'm not well versed in this. Legacy of Okay, story mode. The party gains all the benefits of easy difficulty, and they cannot die in combat. The party gains +6 to luck. Enemies are fewer. Use only their weakest spells and items and deal 50% damage. Party members cannot permanently die. Hit point rolls are maximized, and spells can be copied in spellbooks without failure. Enemies deal 25% less damage and do not use their most powerful spells and items. Party members cannot permanently die. Okay, so that's normal. Hit point rolls are maximized, and spells can be copied into spell books without... Okay. Alright. So normal is good. Right? I think normal will be what I pick. Venture forth. I love it. Gotta make sure we pick the right difficulty. I went core, but normal is fine. Well, I've never played a D&D game, so I think I think normal will be what I pick. Alright, venture forth. Let's do it.
Greetings to you.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I understand that you are eager to get started. A man of your profession would not be comfortable cooped up in a castle such as this. Just But before you leave, it is my duty to make sure you're prepared for what awaits you in the world of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Uses 2nd edition D&D rules. This might seem overwhelming at first, but I will familiarize you with basic rules and interface of the game. So this is 2nd edition. We'll begin with the... Yeah, thanks, Wraith. We'll begin with the pause feature. Pause the game at any time with the spacebar or by left-clicking on the clock at the lower left of the screen. Unpausing occurs the same way. Pausing is most useful during combat, where it gives you the time to carefully orchestrate your party's next attack, while pause issue your commands. When you unpause, your characters will carry out the orders you've given. If you do not use the spacebar, you may find the game very difficult to play. Why don't you experiment with pausing right now by using spacebar and giving your character some movement commands? When you have finished, left-click on me to resume our conversation.
Yes. Yes? With caution. Again? Ah.
My next topic is on how to differentiate enemies from people you want to talk to. Enemies have red circles. People you want to talk to have blue circles.
Enemies have red circles. Okay. Certain options... I don't know if he's meant to continue talking, but whatever. Certain options settings can remove these circles during unpaused gameplay so that their presence does not distract from the mood of the game. The circles are always present when the game is paused, however. Interaction with NPCs defaults to talk for neutral targets and attack for hostile ones. Oh, to talk for neutral, attack for hostile. Gotcha. Talk to neutral characters identified by blue circles by left-clicking on them. To attack hostile NPCs, simply left-click on them. If you want to attack a neutral NPC, select a weapon icon from the bottom of your screen and left-click on the target. To test how this works, left-click on my servant and you will start a conversation. Servant Joseph... Come here at once. Let's test this out. Left-click on my servant and you will start a conversation.
Yes.
Hey there. Wasn't that easy? What I'm going to do now is turn hostile.
My circle will turn red and then you can left-click on me to attack. Hit me if you can.
Well done. That was a good hit. Belt will talk with you now.
I now want to talk to you about the inventory page.
You can look at your inventory page by right-clicking on your character portrait or by pressing the backpack icon on the left side of the screen. Backpack. Here. Inventory. Take a quick look at your inventory page. To get out your inventory page, simply press the return game button at the top left of your screen. To get out of the inventory page, gotcha.
What is the plan? Yes?
Cool. Cloak, boots, belt, right ring, shield, left ring. Armor, gauntlets, helmet, amulet. Oh, color choices. Quiver. Quick weapons, quick items. Dexterity -4. Okay, 20. Fist is a 1d2. Does this mean it's a d20? I think that's what that means. Okay, items, got it. Lower armor is better.
Equip items by placing them in the appropriate slots around your character on the inventory page.
Once equipped, select the weapon by left-clicking on the quick weapon slot at the bottom of the main gameplay screen. A green box will appear around the weapon that is in your character's hands. An orange box indicates combat mode. I'm going to give you a weapon now. I want you to try to equip it. Alright, inventory. Okay, so quick weapon. Okay.
Good job. It's time for us to go upstairs now. If you move your cursor over to the stairs, you'll notice that your cursor becomes a stair cursor.
When your cursor changes, it means you're about to perform an action other than moving. If you left click on the stairs, your character will walk over to the stairs and move up to the next level. Cool.
Now to the next part of your lesson, the journal. I want you to check your journal.
To assist in recording important information, many details will automatically be entered in your journal. To access the journal, left-click the quill icon on the left side of the screen. Entries are cataloged according to the story chapter in which you encountered them. They are also divided up to quests, main story entries, and main story entries. Main story entries will remain in your journal forever, and they are a reminder of all the major events in your character's life so far. Quest entries are entered in your journal when a quest begins and removed when the quest ends. The entry then appears in the Done Quest section. Okay. If you check your journal right now, you will notice an entry has been placed to remind you to finish combat training. When your training is done, the entry will disappear. Mage book. Journal. Reminder from belt. Finish your combat training.
All right then, now your first combat lesson. My combat teacher, Brevin, is going to be coming right up the stairs. I want you to hit him and then check your journal.
With caution. You're already dead.
Good job. I want you to check your journal and see how it has been updated.
Check both the quest and journal buttons as they will contain different kinds of information.
Now I want you to check your map screen.
To access it, left-click the map icon. Show a view of the area you're currently in. Once the map screen, you will notice a world map icon at the top right. Left-clicking this will take you to the world map, which displays all the game areas you currently know about. I'll give you a few seconds to try all this out. Okay. I guess I could do...
Another page you might be interested in is the character sheet.
I'm not finished. Okay. The record sheet has everything. Character sheet, everything you know about your character. You'll also find an export button and information button on this page. The export button will export your character for use in a new game. This is not a save game, but rather a way to transfer in a favorite character from game to game. The information screen shows your character's history and combat statistics. Okay, world map.
The last icon that you need to know about is the
no.
options icon. You can also find it on the left side of the screen. On the options screen, you will be able to save and load games, as well as modify graphics, sound, and gameplay.
Other characters can join you on your adventures. In fact, without companions, you will find Baldur's Gate almost impossible to finish. I will now introduce you to Zan, an elven mage. He will join your party, then show you how to memorize and cast spells. Okay. Reputation is average. Abilities. Cool.
Hello. I am Zan, a mage from Everaska in the north. I am going to join your party and show you how to cast and memorize spells. My first lesson for you is on how to cast spells.
Select my Zan's cast spell button, choose a spell, and left click on your target. My cast spell button is a spell icon on the bottom of the screen. You need to have me, Zan, selected for you to have access to my spells. You can also configure quit spells by right-clicking on a quick spell slot. This summons a list of memorized spells to choose. If no spells are listed, the character either does not have any spells memorized or cannot cast until higher levels. To cast a quick spell, left-click on the appropriate quick spell slot and then select your target. I want you to try to cast a spell now. Select any spell in my repertoire and cast it on Belt.
Life is so hollow.
Where is the spells? Is this it?
You haven't cast a spell on Belt yet. Whatever. You haven't cast a spell on Belt yet.
I know, I'm working on it. Burning Hands. Identify. Arrow. Burning Hands.
Good job. I am now going to teach you how to memorize spells.
Okay. Any spellcaster, besides sorcerers and shamans, must memorize spells using the rest button on the left panel after choosing their spells on the mage book or pre-scroll pages. Select the mage book or pre-scroll icon that appears at the left edge of the screen. Choose the spell that you want to memorize and then click on the rest button. Once your rest is completed, you will have memorized all of your spells. I want you to try to memorize some spells right now. With this spell memorized, go to the description of an unidentified item and press the identify button. The chance of identifying the item is 100%. Spell identifies the item, what it does, and if it's cursed. Protection from evil. Burning hands. Memorize. All right. Ah.
Good job. I'm now going to teach you how to learn spells. I have a flame arrow scroll in my inventory.
Okay. Right-click on the scroll and it will bring you to the item history screen. On the bottom of the screen, you will find a button that says Write Magic. Press this and your mage, me, will now be able to cast Flame Arrow. Once I memorize it, that is. There's a chance of failure when trying to learn a new spell. Failure means that the scroll is used up and the mage does not learn the spell. I will not fail this one, but in the real world, your intelligence stat will determine whether you succeed or not. Luckily, I don't really do that much. Nails are casted to her fiery bolts at opponents within range. Each bolt inflicts 1d6 points of piercing damage plus 46 points of fire damage. Only half of the fire damage is inflicted if the creature struck saves versus spell. The caster receives 1 bolt every 5 levels beyond the 5th. All the bolts will streak towards the target of the spell. Not usable by Ranger. Okay. You copy the spell to your spell book.
Good job. Now I'm going to teach you how to identify items. When you find a magical item, you won't automatically know what it does.
To find out, you must first right-click on the item. On the bottom of the item's history screen, you will find a button labeled Identify. Left-click on this if whoever has the item in their inventory has an Identify spell memorized or has an Identify scroll, then the item will be identified. Bards and very intelligent characters can sometimes automatically identify an item when they pick it up. I have an unidentified shield in my inventory. I also have an identify spell memorized. I will give you a moment to try to identify the shield. Identify spell. There we go. Medium shield +1.
Now that you know everything about using mage spells, I'm going to introduce you to a cleric. Her name is Bronwyn, and she'll be teaching you how to use cleric abilities.
Greetings and goodwill. I am Bronwyn, and I follow the ways of Tempest, god of war. I'm going to join your party and teach you how to use cleric abilities.
I like her.
You cast cleric spells in the exact same way that you cast mage spells. I'll refresh your memory in case you've forgotten.
Might want to use one of my healing spells. Okay. Oh yeah, I go here. Right? No.
Hello?
Aha, I see. Cure light wounds. By casting the spell and laying his hand upon a creature, a priest causes 8 points of wound or other injury to the creature's body to be healed. This healing cannot affect creatures without corporeal bodies, nor can it cure wounds of creatures not living or of explainer origin. Curing is permanent only insofar as the creature does not sustain further damage. Caused wounds will heal or can be cured just as any normal injury. Oh. Gotcha.
You haven't cast a spell yet.
I'm working on it. Oops.
Good. Now
I've done
I'll
it the
give you
wrong
a
person.
short overview on how
Oh,
to
well.
memorize cleric spells.
Any spellcaster besides sorcerers and shamans must memorize. Yeah, yep. It's like the mage book or priest scroll icon that appears on the side. I want you to try to memorize some spells right now. Remove fear, protection from evil, sanctuary. Causes all of his opponents to ignore his existence as if he were invisible. While protected by the spell, the subject cannot take direct defense action without breaking the spell, but may use non-attack spells or otherwise act in a way that does not violate the against offensive prohibition. Gosh dang it, why couldn't I say that? Prohibition against offensive action. This allows a warded priest to heal wounds, for example, or to bless himself. That's pretty cool. Detect evil. Discovers animations of evil. Doom. Feeling of doom to overwhelm the target. Command. Another creature to die. Sleep for a single round. At the end of the round, the creature awakens and is unharmed. Bless. Let's cure light wounds. Oh, and then we gotta rest. We're learning. Starting to get the hang of it.
Good job. Now, on to another ability. A very important skill to the cleric class is the turning of undead creatures.
Paladins also have the ability to turn undead. Activating this icon will cause many undead creatures to flee or even be destroyed. When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish, and any other action, such as attacking or casting a spell, would deactivate the ability. I'm now going to teleport in a skeleton. Try to destroy it using my Turn Undead ability.
Good job on destroying the skeleton. Now I'm
Gotcha.
going to introduce you to a surprise visitor. It's your childhood friend, Imoen.
Oh yay, Emmoen! Childhood friend. She and I will be awaiting on the next floor, so hurry up on there. I can't go anywhere.
By Valkor's mighty blade.
Oh, do I
Our
have to
quest, whatever.
Again? Yes.
turn it undead?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Ah. Yes.
There we go.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Think carefully.
Hey, how are things going?
Must be itching to get started on your adventure. Yes. Anyway, I'm supposed to teach you about how to use thief skills, but only after I join your party.
So anyway, I'll start with the pickpocket ability.
There's holy water on the skeleton. I know, right? To use this ability, you must press the thieving button on the bottom of the screen. This button obviously won't be there if a thief is not selected first. The thieving icon is an eye mask, which thieves occasionally known to wear. Once you've selected the thieving icon, left-click on the person whose pocket you want to pick. To give this a try, attempt to pickpocket a gem from Belle's pocket.
You haven't got the gem yet. What's taking you so long? To use this ability, you must press the thieving button on the bottom of the screen. I've done had enough of this. Very good. Now I'm going to teach you how to detect and disarm traps.
To detect a trap, you must press the Find Traps button on the bottom of your screen. While it's active, any traps in the area you detect will be highlighted in red. The Find Traps button is represented by the icon with 4 triangles. And the character can move wherever they wish. Any other actions, such as attacking or casting a spell, will deactivate the ability. To disarm a trap, you must press the thieving button. You must then left-click on the red highlighted trap. Watch out! If you fail in disarming the trap might be sprung. There's a harmless trap on the west side of this room. I want you to detect and disarm it using my skills. Remember, press the Find Traps button to begin. Should be right there, right? Yes, I'm in the tutorial.
What's taking you so long to disarm the trap? Hurry up! Good job. You should also know that when you're in Detect Traps mode, you'll also be able to detect secret doors and illusions.
This ability you learn is Open Locks. To pick a lock, you must select the thieving button, then right-click on whatever's locked.
Good job. The next ability I'm going to teach you is one of the most important a thief can do. The ability to be stealthy.
Let's grab the stealth button. Move wherever they wish, and any other actions such as attacking or spell. And now I want you to try to put me in a stealth mode.
that we've finished experimenting with stealth, let's go to the last thief ability, the set trap skill.
Special ability buttons at the bottom right of your screen. Four-cornered star icon. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
You've been doing very well. Now I'm going to introduce you to two more party members, Minsk and Jahira.
Minsk and Jahira. Hello there. I hope you've understood your lesson so far. They'll be of utmost importance when you get into the real world. Minsk and I are going to join your party and tell you about your remaining skills.
Minsk and Boo! You forgot Boo!
Yes, Minsk. I forgot Boo. Okay then. Minsk, Boo, and I are going to join your party and tell you about your remaining skills. Boo has many pointers on how to adventure. He's a very wise hamster. You will notice that there is a special abilities button on the bottom right of your screen. If you press this, the selected character's special abilities will come up. Different classes have different skills. Druids have the ability to shape change, rangers have the ability to charm animals, and paladins have the ability to lay on hands and cure diseases. The bard also has an extra ability, but you do not have to press the special abilities to use it. When you have your bard character selected, a harp icon. Oh, that's cool. Inspire their comrades in combat by using the bard song. Their move and singing, but any other action will end the song. Why don't you take a few moments to experiment with our abilities?
What is the plan? With caution.
You've done a fine job so far, but there is still more to come. You'll notice that when you have a group of characters selected, there is a list of party formation buttons on the bottom of the screen.
I just want to select one person.
By Tempest Shield!
What is this?
All right then.
No.
Enough lessons. Time for the test. I'm going to allow you entry to the basement now. This is where your final test is to take place.
Valuable star sapphire. You are to retrieve this item from the treasury. The treasury is locked and warded against thieving skills. So you'll have to find a key. To succeed, you're going to have to use all of your skills. When you go down the stairs, the game will autosave. This happens whenever you move from one major area to the next. You can therefore restart your game from the point where you made your last major area transition. Alright then, the door to the basement is open. Remember, if you die while you're in the basement, you can reload using your autosave slot.
Yes? Again?
Basement. Where is the basement?
Yes.
Bear with me, you guys, because I don't... Under the stairs? Okay, where's my guy?
Ah. Yes.
You must gather your party before
What is the
venturing
plan?
forth.
With caution.
There could be traps down here. You should use my skills to find out if there are any. Remember that it takes a moment for the traps to become visible to me.
Oh, jeez.
We're all doomed.
Thanks, Dan.
What is the point?
Okay, there we go.
Life? What is the point?
Beautiful. We did it. Good job, guys.
Yes? Think carefully.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rush!
All right, we need to detect traps first.
Again?
What is your command?
I'm gone.
Oh, we almost got one. Sometimes the maps are sneaky. Yeah, I know, right?
Ah. With caution.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rush!
Okay, where's the healing person?
Our quest is vain.
So do I only get one of these?
What is the plan?
Self guard.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes? Yes.
All right, we got to figure this place out. I mean, I guess I could click on them. I knew that. All right, detect traps.
Again?
Okay, nothing
Yes.
there. Want you to detect traps again. Because we got to find a key, right?
I'm gone.
What's in here? Nice, a sword.
A fine sword. A fine shiny sword. Use it well, for it is surely enchanted. Boo's got an eye for such things.
Cool. Oh, I see. Short sword. Interesting. Okay.
Ah. Think carefully.
I don't know why I'm doing that. Just bringing everyone around. Let's see what we got over here. We want to detect traps.
I'm gone.
Okay, let's try and get unlock. Is there any way to increase this? I want to see more. Do not have a conventional lock. Oh, okay.
What is the plan? With caution.
Alrighty. Oh, jeez.
For the fallen!
Got it. Aha! Found the key. Oh, here we go. There might be a little button near the chat box, but I don't see it. Maybe in options. Oh yeah, let's check out the options. No, I don't see anything.
So many secrets lie buried beneath the ground.
What's in here?
This is a potion of extra healing.
Cool. Monster summoning. Ooh.
A scroll of monster summoning. You should have me learn the spell.
Okay.
Yes?
An open wound in Mother Earth. I would plug it had I the power.
Again? Ah. With caution.
We're all doomed. If you want.
Aha, right magic. Random selection of 3 HD monsters. There's a 60% chance of receiving one monster and a 40% chance of receiving 2 monsters. The monsters appear within spell range and attack the spellcasters. Cool. Oh, you can pass items directly to other party members if you drop them on the portrait. Okay.
What is the plan? Think carefully.
Let's see what's on this body. Might have some loot on it. Heck yeah. Okay, so we found the key, right? So the journal, receive the star sapphire for belt. So we have a key. Is that to this room over here? Ah, okay, so those are the different formations. Whoa. Got it. GG.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Good job. Your training is now complete.
Yes. One hour of character creation, 1 hour of tutorial. Let's take a break and start Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Oh man, here we go. So when we return, we will go on a great adventure. See you guys in a bit.